fact that didn't nobody even think about this lady in 2020 when she ran, it's just mind-boggling. Then y'all got signs up in the back, all them signs that say black voters. That was very offensive. That was very racist. And I'm gonna say that was very racist. If it was Donald Trump and he had signs up that said black voters, literally CNN would be spinning that all day calling him a racist. The stuff y'all try to pull over people's hands, man, is ridiculous.
Obama said what? I know they ain't brought Obama that'll try to the thing. He gonna get some straightening somewhere. I just know they ain't did that. And then he gonna have the nerve to say, y'all better be glad Michelle ain't here. What he gonna do? What is Michelle gonna do? You calling out black men specifically for not voting for Kamala because she's black. But what did you do for the black men while you were there?
Hi, my name is Akeem, and I am the founder, chairman, CEO, president, vice president, and the dean of Ran-DomU University. We offer a vast variety of courses, everything from psychology of the fake alpha male to cringe studies to pause 101. Now, if you're interested in joining this university, please call or text the number on the screen at 1555 Ran-DomU. Are you ready? I'm back again so soon. Different point of view. Still doesn't change the circumstance. I'm here because another beige bro has taken an L not too long after I was just talking about the last one. We just can't seem to stop. Yellow people, beige men, we just can't stop. We just keep on losing. Just a couple days after I just posted the video about Dr. Michael Eric Dyson taking all them L's, and the other 12 before that one. But hey, I didn't address all of them in individual videos because that would take a long time and a lot of research that I do not have the time and I'm not available for. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We need the numbers. We got to get them up. But this is an L, a big one, and it's bad, and we've all heard about it. Maybe if you haven't. But it's about my boy Barack Obama. Yeah, him, old Barack, and what he had to say addressing black men. He's taking an L today because what he was speaking about, calling out the black men, it just leads to a deeper discussion of why. Yeah, it wasn't good. It hasn't. The reception has been bad. It's been really bad, and I love Barack. You know what I'm saying? He's my guy. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites, and a guy I'm still rocking with you. I rocked with him. I don't care what anybody says. People always keep talking about, the good old days when Trump was in office and we had this great economy. Well, he did inherit that economy. He got it from someone. Why were you calling out us? Look, I almost get it. I get it because they puppeteered you, Barack. What are you doing? We need the blacks. Just like right here, we need your vote. We need y'all to go out there and hit them polls. Yes, do it for us. So they got their, puppet strings, and when they went out there and attached them to Obama and sent him out there like Hitman, put a battery in his back and sent him on his way. Go out there and send the message, Barack. We summon you to go out there and talk to the black men because you can reach them. Go out there, convince them. Yeah. Go ahead and do what you do, Go out there and speak your words. Do your thing, Barack. Because, you do that black thing and it gets them all riled up, just like Megan Thee Stallion out there twerking it up. It gives them that same type of feeling. So go speak to the blacks. Tell them what time it is. Shame them a little bit. Let them know that they're still bad fathers. Tell them that they're drinking too much. Tell them that they're not being relevant. Tell them they still have anger issues. Tell them all the bad things. Tell them how they're not being supportive, not giving enough money. They're not working. Tell them they're being lazy. Tell them everything that they need to hear. Hey, they had you. They got you by the strings, and they just were starting to pull you up. And also, while you're at it, make sure you really sun them. Sun them up. Make sure you give them that good old fatherly figure, type of feeling, the one that they don't have. Make them really feel that impact, because those are the kind of men that we're going to send you out there to talk to. The fatherless blacks, leadless men. That's what we're doing. So come on, Barack, go out there and send that message, brother. You got this. Come on, homie. They sent you out there in a message. You were just like, oh yeah, sure, I can go out there and do that. Just talk to some black men about voting for Kamala. Yeah, sure. And look. So now they're reaching out to the black men, calling us out, because of course, we're just obviously not on our game, because we can't be. We never are we? I don't think you thought this all the way through before you decided to go out there and do it. Because this is just the old, come on, go hitch the wagon. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and make sure you tell them boys what's up. Let them know that, hey, black men, get out the house, get out there and support. Now, I don't know how, but I forgot to completely show you the video of what actually Barack was saying to the brothers.
Speak some truths, if you don't mind. Please. Because my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly and say that when you have a choice that is this clear, and you're thinking about sitting out, I'm not. But, Cousin Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that. Because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that.
So that would give you just a little bit more context as to why these people had the reaction that they had. I mean, they were upset. Because when you really think about it, it is one of those things you start thinking, why are y'all calling us out? Like, there ain't no other men out there not voting? Or not voting for her? I mean, is it just us? Just black guys? I don't think so. Have you talked to people out there? It ain't just us. I mean, there's plenty of other races that are not voting for Kamala Harris. Just saying. So to sit us down and be like, hey boy, what the hell y'all doing? Come on, that's why people are a little bit tricky. And now they're pleading to us, talking about, oh, hey brothers, you are now, I hope y'all understand, y'all are the butter to our breakfast biscuit rolls. We need you. You're vital to this operation. Without you, we cannot win. It's just like the U.S. national basketball team. We need you. We have to have you, brothers. Without you, we can't beat the other countries. Like, we have a couple white guys, but not enough white guys. The other countries have a lot of white guys, and we don't have enough. So we need you. Y'all will take us over the top. So if y'all vote, we can win. So we're calling y'all out, and we're going to say that y'all ain't shit and y'all need to be held accountable. Y'all need to stop being misogynist. Y'all need to stop being, on y'all's high horse thinking y'all are all big and bad. Y'all ain't shit. Remember the stereotypes. Remember Beyonce. Yeah. Y'all trash. All brothers are trash. Especially the light-skinned ones who keep taking these L's. Damn it, Barack. And that's why Barack has to hold this L. I mean, he has to warm it up in that microwave and eat this one. I'm telling you, this is tough. It's going to be real rubbery. It's not a real good product. It's not one of those that you eat and you're like, ooh, this is good. No, this is more like mystery meat when you were in elementary school. The ones that you just bit into, you're like, what is this? And it's like, it's meat. It's meat. That's what we got. Mystery meat. Don't ever eat that. Or something called chuck wagon. I remember when I was in school, they served us chuck wagon. Whatever the hell that is, it was ass. It was not good. It was just dark, and it was just, I don't know, man. It was disturbing to try to eat that. When you bit into it, it just tasted like dead. It just tasted dead. Whatever it wasn't good. It didn't have flavor. There wasn't an ounce of seasoning on that bitch. I mean, it was just horrible. And they would serve that like every Tuesday. And it's like, oh, you got chuck wagon or you got some other bullshit out there in the lunch board. And I'm like, man, They could do us a little better than this. I get it. Lunch was only like $1 at the time, and Jungle Juice was like 50 cents, and then you could get you maybe a cookie or some shit, and maybe get a serviceable lunch by $2. But I just now a lot of the reason why black men are upset is because, once again, we get blamed for things that just simply aren't true. Just like the stereotypical Pookie and Ray Ray stereotype. Most of us aren't Pookie and Ray Ray. We're not. That's like 0.02% of Negroes. So for every 2 out of 100, you'll get a Pookie and a Ray Ray. One of each. That's not a very high percentage. Just saying. Now, there's some other people who will have some goonery in them, but they ain't Pookie and Ray Ray. Different guys. Now, there's, a lot of brothers who's actually named Pookie now, and that just kind of throws me off. But still, that just, like, what are we doing? But this is why people are pissed, though. Like, we always got to get those strays. It doesn't make any sense. We're just minding our own business. But yeah, black men need to be held accountable. For what? We already get labeled as the only people who are like single fathers out there. The only people who abandon their children, black men. They're the only ones who do it. They're the only ones who cheat. They're the only ones who rob, the only ones who steal, and that is not the case. If you turn on the news, boy, everybody be doing a lot of the same stuff. Some gets reported more than others, but that's up to you to pay attention to out there in reality. But, the people who made all these like TikToks and little Instagram posts, I swear, they're all the same type of black man. And when you watch these, you'll know what I'm talking about. Also, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I need the numbers. But once you see these clips, you'll know what I'm talking about. These are all the same brother. All of them.
One, Kamala did not grow up like me. She grew up in upper middle class. Really, that don't matter. I'm voting on policies, and her policy sucks. So Obama, keep your mouth shut, okay? You're the gatekeeper. You kept the gate on a lot of black people being ignorant. Quite a few of them have awakened to the lies of the Democrat Party. So Barack Hussein Obama, kiss our ass. We voting for Trump. And the fact that didn't nobody even think about this lady in 2020 when she ran, it's just mind-boggling. Then y'all got signs up in the back, all them signs that say black voters. That was very offensive. That was very racist. And I'm gonna say that was very racist. If it was Donald Trump and he had signs up that said black voters, literally CNN would be spinning that all day calling him a racist. The stuff y'all try to pull over people's heads, man, is ridiculous.
Obama said what? I know they ain't brought Obama that'll try to think he gonna get some straightening somewhere. I just know they ain't did that. And then he gonna have the nerve to say, y'all better be glad Michelle ain't here. What he gonna do? What is Michelle gonna do? You calling out black men specifically for not voting for Kamala because she's black. But what did you do for the black men while you were there?
Hey, Barack Obama, as a black man, this must be sad, man. Keep him. Kamala Harris, it's the Democratic Party. We vote for Trump, right?
Barack Obama gets called out after demanding brothers vote for Kamala Harris. So you had Barack Obama demanding brothers vote for Kamala Harris. Barack Obama ain't demand anybody else to vote for her. He ain't called nobody else out, just the brothers, right? Because brothers ain't allowed to vote for who they want to vote. Vote for their interests. Vote for what they believe will be best for them and their families. You know what I'm saying? They got to vote for Kamala because Obama said so. This is what I got from all that, man. So you had a lot of brothers calling out Obama. You know what I'm saying? Brothers like, boy, I know you ain't talking Obama like Obama. You was the swaggiest president. You talk a good game. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? I give you that.
Now you gotta really understand and feel me out here that, like, I really didn't want to talk about this. Barack is my guy. I didn't want to discuss this because talking about him having to take this L hurts me. Like I said, I'm one of those ride or dies. Obama. The only thing I didn't have was like the Obama bumper sticker. I don't go that far because I don't want people to like key my car or try to blow it up Kid Cudi style. I don't like to put a target on my back. I already live in Tennessee, so it can get a little dicey in some spots. So if you got one of those other blue tags, yeah, I would watch your car. Especially depending on which county you go in. The more rural it gets, yeah, don't leave it alone. That's my recommendation. But honestly, it's just, the whole thing is just sad. I hate that Barack was sitting out there like some type of puppet, and he obliged. He took the spell and went out there and he laid that inappropriate message down to black men, laid the law down when we didn't need that type of law laid down. We already understood. We were already in line. I mean, look at the numbers. It says that most black people still vote Democrat, whether they should or shouldn't or whatever they do. So, just saying, it's still there. It's all there.
Obama. Who the hell are you, man? Who the hell are you? Talking to brothers like you somebody's daddy. Like we can't think for ourselves. And I need to put the word out about you brothers who were standing there with him as he, talks down on men, black men in particular. Y'all should have left. I don't even know why y'all stood there and listened to that foolishness. No, and let me say this too, Mr. Obama. I bet you wouldn't go and talk to black men in mega spaces like that. I tell you that. You know where to go. You sitting over there addressing black men in a safe space. You wouldn't dare come over to black men in mega spaces talking that crap. I guarantee you that. You ain't nobody's daddy, man. Acting like black men can't think for themselves, and when we do, we somehow don't like women. Man, if you don't get your sissy up out of here, like the White House and gay color.
So Obama and all the Democrats say that all black men should vote for Harris. Meanwhile, she's married to a white man, but it's a problem when black men want to vote for a white man, but she married one. The audacity of you to say to us that we are required and we better vote for Kamala Harris and that we don't want to see a woman in a position of power. You're a liar. I remember in June of 2010, I was in Baghdad, Iraq, and I watched your State of the Union address as a proud young black man to see a black president on the television. But I listened to you as you told the American people that we would not spend any additional resources in Baghdad or in Afghanistan, and we're going to bring our troops home in December of 2014. Right then and there, I knew you couldn't be trusted. Why? Because I'm watching them build sidewalks, build streets, and construct buildings in Baghdad, Iraq in 2010, as you say we're going to leave in 2014. So now that you get on a stage or a platform and try to bully us and belittle us and try to make the world believe that we're not intelligent enough to see what you and the demonic Democratic Party is doing, you're the biggest problem to black people, not the Republican Party. Just because our policies differ or our views differ or our perspectives and values differ, now you want to attack? No, Barack, you're a liar and you're a part of the problem. I really genuinely need somebody to explain to me why Barack Obama thinks it's a great idea to go out here and have black men vote for Kamala Harris and galvanize the black male vote when this lady gonna do the same thing for us that he did, which is not a motherfucking thing. Like, let's be clear, Barack Obama talking about, this is now the time for you black men to go out and vote for Kamala Harris when she needs your support. All right, we are obligated to do this because I'm going to pull out the race card out of my ass. The same as I pulled out the race card when I told you we were going to bring change to America. Yes, we can. Yes, we can what? Yes, we got to reverse 8 years of bad George Bush policy. The Democratic Party has convinced black people that Donald Trump is somehow already in office. This is how they work. They literally play the psychological mind game to say, if Donald Trump this, if Donald Trump that. Barack Obama, what did you do for the black people? What did you do for black people when you got in office, Barack?
See, I had to show you more clips. Because I had to show you there was more brothers out there that with those same opinions. But why do I get this feeling? And no knock against these brothers, but why do I feel like they don't actually hang out with any other brothers? Like, I feel like everybody in their friend group is definitely of a different race, and it is not black. I mean, they might have blackish skin, but they're not Negroes. You know what I'm saying? They are probably Mexican, or they are definitely white men. Most of them just out there having a good old Southern good time. That's what it feels like. That's just the vibe I get from plenty of them. Or they just work with a lot of white people, and thus that happens to be who they hang around. You know, they have white, people. That thing, I mean, that's who they're around. I mean, that happens to me. I mean, most of my friends are white. I mean, that's just what it is. My thing is this: the more that these light-skinned dudes keep taking L's, the more it just makes light-skinned men look like we can't be trusted, like we can't be put in positions of leadership, like people can't put their lives in our hands, like people can't trust us with their money, can't trust us with their keys, nothing. We'll just lie. Juicy Smouye style. Just make up a complete fabrication. Just a complete and total facade. Random fact. Facade is one of those words that when I say it, I completely understand it. But when I used to see it spelt out, I never understood the word was actually facade. I was always wondered, why did it say fakeade? It was facade the whole time. But I mean, most of the people I get along with, naturally, just like that, black folks. You know why? Because I'm black. But some of these brothers, I don't know. I got this weird feeling that they don't hang around a lot of them, or they're the same types of brothers who would never date a black woman. Like, black women are just poison. It's like acid from Alien. I mean, it just would eat right through you. That's pretty much how they feel about black women. Just stay away from that shit. That stuff is dangerous. I don't understand. But I don't know. Do y'all feel the same way? Please leave that in the comments. We all grow up having a favorite artist, athlete, influencer, singer, actor, actress. You get it. You have something like that. We all do. If you don't, then that's just damn, that's tough. That sounds like a harsh life growing up without any of those. But maybe, some places they don't have those. So, kudos to them, because they are just tough. But for those that do, just imagine there's somebody, you have all their memorabilia. You got t-shirts, hats, chains, autographed cards, all sorts of different things, right? You got their music, artists, movies, stuff like that. Hell, you even got their poster on your wall. Looking back at your bed, every time you look at your pillow, you're thinking, good memories, back in the good old days. That poster's seen a lot, that kind of stuff. Yeah, imagine that person. Somebody that you're like, dang, man, I've been a fan of them for years, and they ended up betraying you in the worst way you can possibly imagine. Kind of find out they've been diddling kids for like decades. Horrible stuff. Real icky. You know what I'm saying? It's real Diddy-like. Just think about it. But that's somebody you liked. Not somebody you hated, but you liked. Kind of find out that they were a psychotic racist, mass murderer. Just the worst kind of human being. Betrayal of the highest order. That's how I feel about this Barack Obama situation. Yeah. Might be a little bit exaggerated, but it hurts. It's like somebody stuck a knife in my chest and just gutted me like a bear. Spread my ribs open, Saw style, the butterfly trap. I mean, just a mess. Yeah, tough. But not saying that their points are irrelevant, because they are poignant in here in this, video. Just saying. Just wanted to point that out. Once again, hit that button. Yeah. Either way, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully enjoyed today's video. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We need the numbers. And either way, have a good day. Yes. Peace.